It's MicheleMarieDalene, and it is hot. In fact, it's so hot. I want to show you something that I originally created for another purpose, but it didn't work for that purpose. So, we repurposed it so that we could have cool drinks of water during these hot days. I'm going to show you what it is. It's in my refrigerator. This is, I got this idea from another refrigerator. This is our drinking water supply. It holds about 8 liters of water. And then you got your cup underneath. You open up this cock and the water will flow out into your cup. And because it's in the refrigerator, it's cold. And the reason we have foil on the top is so that, you don't want anything else to spill into your water supply. You want to keep it clean. This holds about 8 gallons or 8 liters of water. That's about 8 of these soda bottles. And it's a lot more convenient because it takes a lot less room than soda bottles do, which is enormous space takers. Also, we added something else to our refrigerator. Thermometers. Now, because I had my refrigerator door open, you'll see that our freezer is at minus 9 degrees Celsius, and the refrigerator section is open at 18.9 degrees Celsius. That was because the door was open for the demo. And as, of course, as the temperatures go down, we can see the temperatures between the refrigerator and the freezers. So we know exactly how well the refrigerator is working. I don't have it set down to, for the freezer, down to recommendations for ice cream, because right now we don't have an ice cream in there, but which is recommended at minus 27 degrees. It gets down to about minus 11, which what little I have in the freezer, that's fine. There really isn't anything in there except the garlic bread and some pancake mix powder and stuff like that. Anyway, yep, so that's it. That's how we can handle the heat. Of course, we also have the traditional air conditioners and things like that, too. No, he didn't start on the porch yet. Please don't ask. I don't know why. I don't care. I just want to go home. My pelvis is killing me. Laying on that floor is taking its number on my back. And I'm going to be honest when I tell you, my pelvis on the left side is extremely tender. I wouldn't be surprised if I bruised it somehow. It's some days it feels fine, and then other days it's whoa. Yesterday was in the second category. Today is kind of like, easy, So, I mean, it's hot in here right now. I don't have the air conditioners on yet. I just got in here. So what I do is, because the floor in the house is so unforgiving, I sleep here in the day. I take naps in the day here, on the bed. But I'm almost at the point right now, we're ready to tell, not so much the landlord. I think he kind of has a little bit of empathy for this. I think he understands. But, I mean, I'm ready to basically tell, the town to go kiss my ass, because, we're trying to work with everybody, and my pelvis can't take it anymore on that floor. It really can't. It's too difficult to move the bed, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to stay here and maybe just bring up my sheets back here and tell them I'm staying here in my apartment. If you don't like it, you can arrest me. I don't know. But that's just where I stand. I still do videos here, obviously. And I watched the Lego movie here last night because, like I said, I was going to watch it at the house, but the DVD player broke down on me, and which was already kind of broken anyway. So that's why I've been here, doing things, videos, and things like that. Cats are fine. Rusty and Fame were here this morning. Rusty is very happy to see me. He ate good. The neighborhood came back 2 days in a row. I guess he kind of was a little bit sidetracked with other things. I think Rusty kind of realizes how much I care about both cats because they're the only family I have left because my parents have left me for dead. So I have no family. So the cats are the only family I have. But obviously, like I said, the whole point of this video is to show you ways to keep cool drinking water on hand. By the way, the container I use is a hotel pan, which was a plastic hotel pan, which you use for refrigerated goods. And it's using a 3-inch, 3/8 inch galvanized steel NBT nipple and a 3/8 inch stopcock. That's brass. The nipple is galvanized steel. It's not really my first choice of materials, but that's what they had at the hardware store, so you need to deal with what you got. Because of the metals, I would not choose to make anything store anything other than water in a container. So if you're going to make lemonade, you have to make it separate. You can mix it in a plastic cup or a glass, but I wouldn't mix it in that because the lemonade powder probably will react very unpleasantly with the metals. If you want to replace those with plastic fittings, if you can find them, that's fine, but that's not what I had available. So, besides drinking water alone is my main drink source for the most part. Yeah, I do drink soda too, but when it's really hot like this, you need water and or Gatorade. You're not going to need so much the other stuff. If you got the other stuff, you want sodas or things like that, that's fine. But just make sure that you keep the container like I do covered because you don't want to get any contamination in it. So if you did have plastic stopcock and you had a plastic nibble connecting it to the container, yeah, you can make lemonade and things like that, but you want to be careful because some things react with certain materials. Sure, the galvanized steel may rust eventually, but that's iron oxide. That's good for you. So, in small concentrations, but yeah, you definitely want to check for the leaks. And you got 8 liters of water in a container, and if that thing it was sprung a leak, it would be a very wet experience in there. Fortunately enough, the original purpose of that container was going to be for the ice maker in the yellow house. The problem was the ice maker has a big Haken filter on it, which is basically preventing anything less than tap water pressure from getting through the line. So it's not my refrigerator, so I can't butcher it. But if it was my refrigerator, first thing I would do is remove the water filter line completely. Just take it out and just put a coupler in, and or maybe even install a bypass cock to allow me to bypass the filter completely. But it's not my refrigerator, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. So after I made this container, I realized it would be great for drinking water from my refrigerator because it fit right underneath the milks and the sodas, and I said perfect because I really don't carry much in my refrigerator. It's just me. I don't really eat a lot, but I sure drink a lot of water and a lot of soda. Mostly water and diet sodas, but more water now than soda. So. Especially as it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter this week. Today and tomorrow is going to be hottest at 30 degrees, and then after that the temperature is going to come down. So, it won't be so bad. Maybe next week the heat will let up a bit. By the way, this year we actually did see some temperature drop. I think about 8 degrees Celsius, about 16 degrees Fahrenheit. From the same time last year when I got my electric bill. So, yeah, temperatures are changing. And yeah, that's the way glaciation starts, it's not a sudden, instant temperature change. It takes over time, and it happens slowly. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. But again, if you have your own suggestions on how you manage hot weather, or cold weather for that matter, might as well ask about cold weather too. I mean, how do you manage in the seasons, especially in the heat, when you need to have at least 2 liters of water a day? That's if you're in a fairly mild temperate zone. If you're in, like in, say, the Mojave Desert, you're going to certainly drink a lot more than 2 liters of water a day. How do you handle it? What do you do? What's your solution to the problems? Love to hear from you. Love to hear what you got, what your plans are in life, how you deal with it. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.